to Charlotte Motor Speedway in Charlotte, North Carolina, qualifying underway for the CaveRP.com Truck Series. Ian Montrose in the 01 Blockbuster Ford F-150 heads down the backstretch on his warm-up lap. You're getting set to contest the final regular season race for Season 7. Hard to believe it's already Week 10 here. Montrose one of the first outs. We'll watch him take his quali and see if he sets that benchmark time. Appreciate the lurk there, Johnny. Oh, no. We got the down bow taken care of today. Good luck in the racer. Appreciate the lurk, Jinx. Montrose does set the benchmark, puts it up at a 30.69. Jimmy G puts up a 30.69 as well, which was weird. Mike Edwards puts one up. Holy crap. 3 drivers at the same lap time. And then Travis Martin goes to the top of the boards in the Sunoco Ford. So we got Fords 1, 2, 3 right now. And Edwards in the Toyota. Jimmy G blinking out on us. Jimmy G jumps up to 4th on his second lap there. Dustin Franklin. So Mike Edwards goes P2. Autism Awareness. CaveRP.com Toyota. Lucas Heusman P2 in its first lap, that Labor 12 Psychophantic machine. If Heusman can pick up on his second lap, Cody Cleaver goes top of the charts. Here comes Heusman to the line. Misses out one pole from Cleaver by 1/1000th of a second. Things very tight at the top of the board.
World 600.
Travis Skirmetta out there in the 71, P5. Paul Gallimore in the 19 goes P6. 24, Logan Rhodes. Caterpillar Chevy. The Rev racing on there. Logan's second lap, a 30.44. Should put them up there right in the 5th spot, just ahead of Travis Skirmetta. Caleb Reese on his second lap around. Caleb Reese stays in 15th. Dalton Hayes heads out in the 47 Autism Toyota Tundra, and they have Josh Carver in the Ford Rev Motorsports. 30.49 for Carver. It's 11th quick. Josh Carver complete his lap. Cody Cleaver, your current pole sitter. Carver's second lap, 30.38. That'll put him in 5th. Good run there for Carver. Watch Hayes come to the stripe, complete his first lap. 31.53. Good for 17th quick. I think he's going to make it back around for lap 2, and that'll do it. Pole sitter Cody Cleaver in the Ford.
All right, thanks for coming out. We got 110 laps tonight. Stage is going to be lap 55. We got 3 sets of tires in the pits. Good luck, have fun, and anyone who is running for playoffs tonight, good luck.
Doing his little race message there, so I didn't want to interrupt him. Let's go get him. Have a chat, Mr. Pole Sitter. Cody, DG, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hi, we get to do the Pole Sitter interview. Isn't this weird?
I know. I feel like I'm not sure if I've ever done this with you before.
Well, we grabbed the pole there by 1/1000th over Lucas Heusma. How good does that feel?
Pretty dang good because I didn't even approach a time like this in practice. So, yeah, I'll take it.
10-4. Well, we're starting from the pole. How do we feel about being there in 110 laps?
I feel pretty good. Charlotte's one of my better tracks, so I'm hoping that it's going to work out well. And everything it'll just work itself out. I'm safe, so I'm going to just kind of take it easy and who knows, maybe try and get a win, get some more playoff points, but we're going to be great.
10-4. Good luck to you. Have fun.
Absolutely. Thanks, DG.
You are welcome. Cody Cleaver in the 4, letting us chat with him before the race here. Let's go ahead and run through our starting lineup presented by our friends at Labor 12. Appreciate Labor 12 providing us with our starting lineup tunes. Find them anywhere you get music. Let's see. We got Cody Cleaver starting on the pole in McDonald Silverado. Lucas Heusma in P2, the Labor 12 Sycophantic Chevrolet. Travis Martin, the Sunoco Ford F-150 starts 3rd. Mike Edwards, Autism Awareness Cave RP Toyota starts in the 4th spot. And you have the Ford Rev Motorsports for Josh Carver. Logan Rhodes, the Caterpillar Chevy, starts in 6th. Travis Scrimmetta, Low Drag Esports Chevy, starts 7th. You have the 19 Western Auto Toyota for Paul Gallimore in 8th. Ethan Evers in the Fort Worth Screen Printing Toyota starts in the 9th position. Quinn Newton, Labor 12 Chevy in 10th. TJ Floyd, the OSD Chevy, starts in 11th. Alex Reeling, Ford Performance F-150, starts 12th. Justin Franklin, the Station Chevy, starts 13th. Jimmy G in the Rev Motorsport Chevy starts in 14th. Ian Montrose, Blockbuster Ford, 15th. Caleb Reese, the Haviland Chevy, starts in 16th. Dalton Hayes, Autism Awareness Toyota, starts in 17th. Daniel Llewellyn, Labor 12 Chevy, rolls off 18th. JR Deal, the Ghost Toyota, starts in 19th. Jake Lawrence, the U-Haul. We had a lot of fun with this truck last week. He's back out there. He was able to get another one rented this week. Jake in the U-Haul Toyota. Scott Elston, 21st in the Traxxas Autism Awareness Toyota. There's your 21 truck grid for Charlotte tonight. This is the cutoff. We decide who makes the playoffs tonight. Let's get a brief look at our points here. Except it's switched over our sources, so that's not going to be helpful. We'll have to check it out later. I promise you it's close. Charlotte put on a great race earlier this week in Xfinity. Now our truckers get to go at it. Green flag out in the air. We are underway in this 110 lap main event tonight. Lucas Heusma trying to take the lead on the outside from Cleaver. Cleaver up the hill a little bit, gets out of shape. That may help Lucas on corner exit. Oh my goodness, Travis Martin and several others are collected in a big wreck here on lap 1. That was a monster pileup. Not many trucks survived that. I saw the Sunoco truck jump sideways. Let's start there. Mike Edwards, Travis Martin met in the middle there. Edwards not all the way up by the wall. And everybody piling into it. Oh my gosh, Justin Franklin goes for a wild ride. It seems like Edwards just didn't go to the wall and Martin maybe not expecting that. Edwards about a lane and a half off the wall. On board Dustin Franklin. This truck goes for a ride. Why did he go to Cody Cleaver? Big F's. I don't know, Travis. That was odd. Right there. Riding with the 74 machine on the roof. Oh my gosh. Nose to nose with Travis Martin, and over goes the 74. Wasn't even the only one to flip in that wreck. Just noticed, looked like Quinn Newton maybe went up and over. Newton behind Skrmeta. Here comes the 24, oh my gosh. There goes Quinn, up and over. So Xfinity race goes one caution in like 100 laps, and we get a caution on lap 1 here. Did not take long. Yes, we down pal, thank you. Tunes though. There you go. That's the one. Watch from 49. Oh, it's unlimited fast repairs tonight? That's not good. I mean, it's good for everyone who was just in that wreck, but that's not good for the race. Watch from JR and the 49. We're going to have to get busy on these replays. Wish I had a marker that was easier to go back to. Holy crap. That pileup is insane. Alright, on board the 9. JR Deal, Johnny Outlaw. There's Quinn flipping. There goes Dustin flipping. Oh my gosh. It's a little bit of contact right there to your left front. Doesn't even look like it bent it. And then the other one was TJ. TJ just like calm, cool, collected. Just kind of drops to the bottom line and cruises on through. Chaos everywhere. I can't believe it. Ethan's had the worst luck ever. And this opportunity to be in a big one, he actually makes it through. The night is young though. Obviously Edwards is in that one. This is where it starts. Edwards doesn't go to the wall, and I'm not sure why. But then, yeah, right hooks Travis into the outside fence. Very strange.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Well, after all that, pace car is set to take off here. I'm kind of curious to look at our graphic and see what it says when we put it on fast repairs. It's how many they used, right? Be fun to keep track of. It's like almost everyone from 10th on back used the fast repair there. Green flag's back in the air. This could be a comical night. Lucas Weitzman jumps out to the lead. Josh Carver takes over second. I don't know why Mr. Ghostman's ass is mutual. I missed the first part of that. Cleaver very close to the wall there. Josh Carver settles into second. Cleaver third. Gallimore fourth. Ethan Evers fifth. TJ Floyd, Ian Montrose. That doesn't sound good. Oh my gosh.
You got to be kidding me. How many people are you going to tag before you actually get off on gas and actually learn how to drive? This whole entire wrecking people every week is getting old real fast.
I know you ain't talking to me because I didn't wreck you.
Are you kidding me? You just came back up on the frickin' track. You tagged that car 3 times.
There's nothing I could do.
Another situation where the car on the outside doesn't go to the wall. Daniel Llewellyn this time in the red black 23 does not go to the fence like the 25 is expecting, and here we go. Same story, different verse. Same song, different verse.
I mean, when I have people telling me that you don't try in here and you just like to cause bullshit, and you try an official.
You want to keep talking shit, Jake? Go ahead.
How about both of you just stop? Be
You
great.
haven't even looked at it yet, and you already talked.
No, I'm going to mute everybody. Tired of that. But yeah, just like the first wreck. The truck on the outside doesn't go out to the fence. The truck on the inside expects him to. This time the truck on the outside took the worst of it and then collects several trucks. Jake Lawrence, Mike Edwards, Dalton Hayes all torn up in that. Mr. Franklin rolls through casually there at the end. Well, we're on lap 8, and a lot has happened. My gosh. It's like everybody woke up to a full moon or something. So it's been a little bit nuts here. Lucas Hoytsma, the one thing that's kind of familiar is out front. Josh Carver, Cody Cleaver, your top 3, then Callum Moore and Ethan Evers. I had to mute it, Beach. It was too much. It's just too much. And both wrecks were the same thing. The truck on the outside didn't go to the wall, and the truck on the inside expected them to, and they met, and shit happened. Crazy. You're right about that, Beach. Appreciate it. Hey, I need to ask you something in Discord, by the way. They are holding a line, but they expect you to go to the wall because that's the line. You can't say you're not at fault, Mikey. You're at least 50% at fault. At least. You and Daniel. And a case can be made for 100%. I mean, the first one's what wrecked him, Jake. That one you're talking about with Daniel? The first one turned him, and then from there he just had no control, but he didn't lock his brake like he should have. We got a lot of beef. It's like a damn cow convention in here. It's beefy. I don't know. Taco Bell's gonna come and, well, they don't want it because it's actual beef. Taco Bell's fake beef. How about Morton Steakhouse? I don't know. Something. Something beefy. Beefy as hell in here. We still have 100 laps to go. It's a bit nuts.
Me, brother.
Let's see if it's calmed down in driver chat now.
Alright, who stopped on track?
Looks like the 47. Yeah, 47.
Apparently Dalton Hayes stopped on track and brought the caution back out because we were set to go green.
I was slow rolling, but I don't think I stopped or anything. I had to turn my crew chief on. I was still going like 25, 30 mile an hour. But if it was me, I apologize.
I think Corey has the right attitude. How we doing, Corey, by the way? See Pablo. Hope you're doing well. The boys will calm down eventually. Hello! I can hear you saying that. Hello.
Hello.
How we doing, Pizza Boy?
Dude, we are doing wonderful. I'm trying to get loaded into the stream or the race so I can actually see what's going on.
We've already had insane amount of fireworks in the first 10 laps.
I mean, do we want it any other way?
I mean, yes and no. Is that a fair answer?
I mean, that's an absolutely fair answer. You want cleaner racing, but you know, the fireworks are also fun.
I mean, it's drivers and none of them think they're wrong, so you know.
Well, I mean, yeah. You've got some people who are absolutely incapable of taking blame, and then you have some that are like, I really just feel like I didn't do anything wrong.
Yep. I'm both somehow.
I mean, if I screw it up and I screw it up good, I try to take blame, but...
Oh, wow. Wow. The text chat's lost. Everything's just going badly. How about we just race? Jeez. Green flag back out of the air.
No pay it out.
Lucas Hoytsman jumps out to a lead here over Carver and Cleaver. That'll be fun to say 10 times fast. Gallimore and Evers.
Don't round me back. My damage is worse than I thought. I'm sorry.
You can have the 25.
Good battle for second, good battle for fourth. So we watch Cleaver and Carver side by side.
No problem. I already took a hit of tires by accident, so trying to save these bad boys.
Oh, going up the hill is Cleaver. May have made slight door contact with Carver. Carver going to hold on and take the spot away. Moves into second by himself. And we drop back to this battle for fourth. See Gallimore up high, Evers down low. A couple Toyotas going at it. The outside line seems to be pretty potent here on the restart. And then you have Montrose and Floyd. I believe that's Alex Reeling in the blue Ford back there. Caleb Breeson, 9th. Quinn Newton, your top 10. We saw Newton flipping on lap 1. TJ Floyd working on the outside of Ethan Evers, trying to take over the 5th spot. Josh Carver's running down Lucas Hoytsma for the race lead here. Checking the timing and scoring. Looks like Hoytsma had a little bit of a bobble. Then Carver pushes Hoytsma up the hill. I'm sure Hoytsma will remember that one for later. Carver takes the lead. Cleaver trying to take second. Cleaver going to go up the hill. Cleaver gets into Hoytsma. Hoytsma's getting abused. That causes a stack up behind him, and there goes another big crash.
42 got spun after it.
Wait, we get unlimited fast spurs and the respect goes out the window? Whoa, Michael! Oh my lord!
Hoytsma up the hill.
Get your pants in, bro!
And yeah, it looked like the 19 Gallimore.
That's a nice save by Ethan Evers.
Yeah, Ethan with a nice save. TJ Floyd up into the air off of Gallimore's nose. The 42 of Reeling goes around, and right at the end, that looked like J.R. Deal making a hell of a save too.
A mile of netcode is what got Alex Reeling turned around, at least from my screen here.
Don't say netcode, that never happens.
You know, it's a perfect world.
I don't give
Nothing
any
bad
more
ever
black flag,
happens.
please.
That's why all these drivers are happy with each other.
I'm so happy.
I need the 19 to get ready.
Oh my god. Did I miss the full moon memo?
If you did, I did as well.
It's rough in here tonight. Well, the way this is going, it's going to be a tire management race. When to take them, when
Let's
not
go,
to.
huh?
I mean, if they keep wrecking like this, as long as you're not involved in them and you don't heat them up, trying to stop, shouldn't be
Tell you
that
one
bad.
thing for certain, this is Hot and Bothered Thursday.
Hot and bothered Thursday.
Shut up.
Yeah, who are you to talk?
Dalton Hayes gets the lucky dog here. Back on the lead lap. I think with the unlimited fast repair accident, it seems like the drivers are not lifting for the caution situations. They see it
Yeah.
as an opportunity to move up through the field, and their team no lifting it. So if I
Corey.
understand correctly, you're from the Charlotte area.
My
Tell us
secret
about the
strat
track
of
a little
being
bit.
slow has been working so far.
It's always hot when I'm there,
It's because it's always like
especially when
May,
you're
right?
on the inside of a bus.
Gosh.
Just makes it even worse. Other than iRacing, I really don't have a whole bunch that I can tell about the actual track. Everything that I know is where to party.
Hey Alex, I don't know if it was you that I came close to. I don't think I hate you, but I did see you spin.
About
Sorry if
45 minutes from the
pushed you
track.
to freak out.
I'm ready for May so I can go watch the 600.
Oh, you're all good, dude.
And watch Sean Garrett run an ARCA race.
If I make it to the track in time for the ARCA race, that'll be good.
There you go.
ARCA race generally is something I get to right there at the end. Normally with work, I get off and then get down there just to watch the last like 5 laps.
Then you party.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, then you go to sleep at 6 a.m. and you wake up at 8
Damn.
because somebody's trying to hand you a beer.
At 8?
Yep.
That's crazy. That sounds like my schedule when I worked at the racetrack when I was working and not partying. You go to bed at like 2 a.m. and we have to be on our post at 4:30 a.m.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. It was long hours.
Yeah, actually right there
Hey,
about
boy.
where that NBC is, where that white line goes across the track, my bus gets parked right up on the fence for the Roval, and then for the 600, I am 1 row off of the fence. Right there in front of that line where the atrium help is.
I feel like the Roval would be a good time.
The Roval's fun, but for the same reason that the 600's fun is you're not really sober enough to, not enjoy it.
Right.
The Roval, the only thing that's a bummer about the Roval is when you're on the infield, at least for 3 and 4, it's kind of sunk down. And then over in 1 and 2, where tent camping is, it's raised up. So you can see a little bit more over here in the oval 1 and 2. But where my bus is, all you can really see is the exit of turn 2, down the back stretch, and then 3 and 4 oval. And that's about all you can see, and you rely on the big screen for the rest of it.
But you're drunk and don't care.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have a race to call now.
Sometimes you just sit up on the bus and go to sleep.
Perfect. Field works their way down the backstretch, heading to turn number 3. Lights are out on the pace car. We're getting set for another restart here. Hot diggity dog.
If we can make it go green long enough, I think that outside lane might be able to do something here.
Got Carver inside, Cleaver outside. Then row 2 is Evers and Montrose. Pace car ducks one off. Carver finally gets on a loud pedal. He waited all the way to the green flag. Still gets a good jump over Cleaver. Ethan Evers trying to take advantage, not able to get alongside Cleaver. He's trying to hold off Montrose, does so.
That'd be pretty interesting to watch Lucas come up through the field right here. About 10th place, I believe.
Reeling just bounced off the wall, but still passes Caleb Brees.
What in the... ran me over.
Oh, they're wrecking in 4.
Bro, I didn't even get a
Caution,
zero
not
last
even out.
night. It had to have been that code, because I looked off.
Let's watch Justin Franklin here. Quinn Newton.
What you did a corner?
I wasn't even trying to pass you. Like I said, I didn't even get a zero left.
Definitely made contact, and then Daniel finished him off.
Oh my lord, the freaking low drag guys again.
Somehow he stayed green through all that. Josh Carver out front. Cody Cleaver. Bit of a gap back to Montrose. Montrose has Evers and Jimmy G right behind him.
Too wide out back here with Michael Edmonds gang. 47 and Dalton Hayes.
If you want to come up here and send me to the inside wall, I fully understand. All good.
Lucas Heusman is up to the 9th spot.
Got another 255 spares anyway. I love you. You love me.
I was gonna try and not laugh at that.
Nope. Not a chance. We're laughing. Lucas closing on the back of 9, JR Deal.
Alex Reeling falling back pretty fast here. 47 almost goes into the grass to try and get underneath him going into 1 there.
That's how the line goes.
I shouldn't say grass, it's turf now. Before somebody corrects me.
But Heusman could get to the inside of Deal, heading down into 3. We'll wrap that blue line.
Look at Western Auto scheme right there.
It's a great looking Western Auto scheme. Gallimore, the DW fan. Ethan Evers and Ian Montrose are side by side up ahead too. That is for 3rd.
Side by side, 1st and 2nd, like to see it. These two up here can work together pretty well. They might be able to pull a sizable lead if we don't get a caution here.
Got some damage that 26 left rear spoiler pushed in.
Yeah, Alex really got shoved into off of 2 there in the last caution. I believe that's where that damage has come from.
And yes, Beach did say sizable. Size able. And these two staying side by side. Which one's tires would wear out quicker in a side by side battle like this?
With how iRacing works, the outside's gonna wear more. How it should work, inside should.
Montrose finally clears the 26 of Ethan Evers. Evers fights right back though, gets back to the inside coming off a 4. Corey Deal says JR Deal held off Lucas Heusman. Corey Deal is now retiring. He has taught JR Deal everything there is to teach him.
25 trying to peak and go 3 wide here for 3rd place.
That'd be a great idea, wouldn't it? We haven't
Hey,
had
you know what?
hadn't have
Unlimited
enough
fast
wrecks.
repairs. You know, that race with some common sense, we've thrown that out. That page is ripped out of the book.
You don't need it. Throw that page to the wind.
What did common sense ever get us? Finish? No, thank you.
Now Evers clears Montrose. Montrose right back to the inside. Does not want to settle for 4th here. All the while, the front two are running away. Montrose got tight, had to lift. That's going to let Evers clear. Now the 25. Jimmy G gets to his outside. And as Lucas goes by JR, Corey says he's under-tiring. Jimmy G moves up into the 4th spot. Now Gallimore and Montrose battle for 5th. Seems like Montrose gave up that top line, and now it's drifting back on him.
Yeah, the outside lane.
Oh, he's going to go up the hill.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Nice move right there by Lucas to get underneath him.
Absolutely. Anticipated
got a little
that 0-1 coming up.
You're good. I kind of gave you room. I heard your throttle back, so I was trying to give you room there.
Smart move. There's JR Deal trying to get by Montrose. Now he's got the 28 of Caleb Brees to his outside. There's the 24. Logan Rhodes, he's 1 lap down, trying to remain first truck 1 lap down. Fortunately for him, he's the only truck 1 lap down. Top handful of trucks have all single filed. That's why we're watching this battle for 7th so intensely.
Guys getting their SSI and kind of slide up a little bit as it looks like he's still dropping back. Tires are not liking where he ran.
Now he's heated him up, and he hasn't pit this entire race yet. JR Deal takes over 7th. Montrose falls to 8th. Now he's going to come under fire from the 28 of Brees. Meanwhile, the 68 of Jake Lawrence. I heard they brought him a whole fleet of U-Haul trucks this week. He can use as many as he wants to. Skirmetta looking to go 3 wide here in the 71.
It's a good number right there.
I wonder why you think that.
You know? Who could tell?
Go low into 3.
Like Gallimore to the inside of Jimmy G. That's the battle for 4th. Lucas Hoyce was right there. May get him both if he gets a really good run here and finds room to take it. Unfortunately, not enough room.
Shove him.
Yeah, push the 19 to Gallimore down the road a bit. Evers has gotten around Cleaver while we've been watching this.
Might have damage, but it's clearly not hurting his vehicle so far.
If you gotta have it, might as well get it on the back left, right?
Yeah.
Hoyce up into the top 5. Rebounding from having his truck stuffed in the wall twice.
Yeah, I'm sure that's some determination that was lit under his seat by that the rest of the field is not happy to see.
They don't poke the bears, what you're saying.
Yep.
And that bear is trying to take away 4th. Gallimore going to try to fight back in 1 and 2. Don't think it's going to matter. Hoytsma clears. Hoytsma up to the 4th spot.
Ooh, somebody's in the wall there.
Yeah, somebody brushed the fence. Ethan Evers reeling in Carver.
Another thing, I'm not sure if the transition will go fast enough here for us to get fully into the nighttime, but if it does, it'll be pretty interesting to see which of these drivers here might be better off at nighttime versus here at sunset.
I think it's only 1%, so I don't think we'll have to worry about that tonight.
Oh, no. Just a sunset race. I like
JR Deal in the 9, battling the 25, Jimmy Green. Yes, he does have an actual last name. I just like to call him Jimmy G.
Ethan Evers, I believe, did
One
just
penny
hit.
this time around.
Almost cost the 97 the spot here between him and the 4 machine. Cody Cleaver.
4 cars hitting this time around.
But Evers and Elston on pit road.
Whatever number I am pitting this time.
That's never a good feeling.
I feel that.
Whatever number I am. 1 and 4 trucks come into pit road.
19 in the wall off of 4 right there.
One car was pitching.
Ian is the 0-1. 1 car was already on. 1 truck's already on pit road.
If you're right behind me, you just can't fucking Cody wear it off the track and go like please. Like I'm in a battle, like I can't pull over.
Corey asking Lucas to slow down so JR can lead. So the trucks that are pitting went about 40 laps on their tank of fuel. Now we see trucks that have been to pit road as recently as 24 laps ago leading the field. They got a while before they have to come down, another 15 or so laps. That would make them to the stage, so I'm sure they'll stay out for that. Gallimore hits
Cody,
pit
I
road.
gotta say, that's the first time I've ever did that. That was fun.
The only one left is Logan Rhodes there. As far as trucks that have gone more than 30 laps. Oh, Jimmy G as well.
I want to say that's probably the first time I've ever raced off pit exits like that. So yeah, props to keep that clean.
I don't have all the information, but you do here to know whenever Lucas came down to pit.
25 laps ago.
Okay.
Same for JR Deal and Dalton Hayes, Jake Lawrence, Travis Scrimmetta, Quinn Newton, Dustin Franklin.
Okay.
Looks like Logan Rhodes is calling it the pit road here. 24 truck. Just trying to say the
This time.
first truck a lap down. There's Lucas. He's not going to wait. That is surprising because he could make it to the end of the stage. He is coming now.
Yeah, the time that you give up by running these older tires here is pretty significant here at Charlotte. Especially with Lucas having to fight his way through the field. He's probably burnt his stuff up pretty significantly.
Let's JR Deal take the race
He might
lead.
have sped on pit road right there.
Saw him lock it up right as we clicked off of him. Keep an eye on his time on pit road. JR Deal leading at Charlotte. About 10 laps away from giving out those halfway points. Lucas putting a smile in chat because JR Deal's leading, just like Corey wanted. There's Randy hanging out in chat. What up, Randy?
I guess he was able to get slowed down because it looked like he went away with no penalty there.
Trying to find the 97. Yeah, 14 seconds in the box, so no penalty there.
2 wide up ahead of him between Jake Lawrence and Quinn Newton. 3 wide now with the 4 machine throwing it in there.
Oh gosh.
They make it work.
They're 2 rows of 3 wide, and that's not going to work.
Oh.
Lucas Hoysmith turns Montrose to start finish, brings out the yellow. That traps all but 7 trucks a lap down. Well.
That was something.
Montrose tries to go around Scrimmetta. Hoysmith sticks it on the outside, and yeah, bad things happened.
Sorry, Ian. I didn't know we went 3 wide there. I felt like I gave enough room, but it was close. That was on me. I'm sorry.
That is the first
I was
accident
on
we've
tank,
had
So you can't say I came out.
where people didn't yell.
You've not given it enough time.
That's a fair point.
Check it back.
We haven't heard Ian's rebuttal yet.
I was honestly expecting you to say, "Wow, that's the first caution tonight where a driver owned a mistake." But
It's more fun to say it the way I did.
yeah, I agree.
But JR gets to pit as the race leader. That's always fun, leading the parade down pit road.
It's fun, but it's also a rough situation late in a race whenever everybody's going to do the opposite of what you do.
Should see at least the top 6 trucks come to pit road. We'll see if anyone else decides to do the same. I'm sure they'll take waiver rounds. I think Ethan Evers should be the lucky dog here. Yes, indeed. Then I'm sure a lot of other trucks will be waving around here. We'll watch JR since he was leading. It's a really far away camera. There we go, that's better. 4 tires and fuel for the Ghost Toyota. This one Franklin has stayed out in the 74. Somebody's smoking ahead of him. That's Ian Montrose. Let's see who all's behind the pace vehicle here. There's the 25 of Jimmy G, Josh Carver, Cody Cleaver, Lucas Hoytsma, Caleb Brees, Paul Gallimore, Scott Elston, and that one of Ian Montrose. They're all on the tail end of the lead lap right now. Montrose has to have a meatball, right?
I think so.
Stay out there on 3 laps on a meatball, you get DQ'd.
I mean, if you're smoking, I think it just has to give you one.
Pretty sure.
Pit road might not have been open. Pit road wasn't open the first time around for all the lap down drivers.
Well, yeah. It's just odd, you know, because technically they're on the lead lap, so it's confusing. Here they come. Surprised so many are coming down. A number of these trucks could have taken the waiver around there. Montrose gets his quick repair. It'll cycle the lead back to JR Deal. Dalton Hayes P2, Quinn Newton in 3rd. Travis Skermetta 4th. Jake Lawrence back into the top 5. Ethan Evers now scored in 6th. He'll have to drop back to the tail end of the lead lap. So he'll be 7th once Franklin comes back around him. Gosh, it's been a long time when we had to cover a race where they accidentally did unlimited fast repairs. It is pretty much always like this, though.
I mean, I was down there watching the draft with the low drag guys because Quinn was streaming it for me. Wonder whose career the Cowboys are going to ruin with this year's pick. But we were down there and we saw that it was unlimited fast repairs, and we were just like, well, there goes the respect. And early in the race showed it, but that was a nice little run right there.
Yep.
See if we can rack it up and do it again. But Ian Montrose will be the first car 1 lap down, so if we get a quick caution, he will get the waiver around here. 2 laps down, you've got the 24, Daniel Llewellyn, TJ Floyd, and Michael Edwards. And Alex Reeling and Travis Martin, I believe, both have called it a night.
Waiver round trucks trying to catch up to the field. They're exiting turn 2 right now. Jimmy G, Josh Carver, Cody Cleaver, Lucas Hoysa, Caleb Brees, Paul Gallimore, and Scott Elston. So 8th to 14th, all waiver round trucks. 7 trucks getting the waiver round there. They now roll up to the back of the field. They'll all have to start on the inside line behind the lucky dog of Evers. And here is your front row for the restart. JR Deal, Dalton Hayes, row 2, Quinn Newton, Travis Skermetta, Row 3, Jake Lawrence and Dustin Franklin. We're giving out halfway points here in 4 laps. Pace cars off. Fielding the control of the 9 of Outlaw. Gets on that loud pedal. We are back underway. Dalton Hayes under attack from Quinn Newton in the 88. Newton gets to his inside. Skrmetta drops down behind him. Like Newton's going to clear Hayes. Skrmetta still down low. Hayes able to cut between them. Newton drops down to the bottom as well. JR Deal up the track. Quinn Newton going for the lead. Dalton Hayes gets on the apron. He got on that apron, then got a little bit of contact from Skrmetta. Sends him for a slide onto the chicane there for the Roval. He'll gas it up, drive it back onto the track. Will not bring out a caution.
0x me, so that was probably not your fault, right?
Brother, you were wrecking before I touched you after you set up.
You can tell it's week 10 of the season.
Yeah.
No, it's not your fault. You 0x me. It's okay.
You're serious right now, really?
I mean,
Talent next time, buddy.
the guy was on the apron and the truck de-wedged and was sideways. I don't know what he expects.
Nothing average. Average.
But hey, JR Deal's leading.
Yeah,
Damn
JR
low
Deal.
drag
Love
guy.
to see it. I'd say if the Ghost Man was running second, I'd say this is felt like the time whenever me and Trent first joined you guys. And, it felt like those two were the only ones that won anything. And Lucas.
As you would say, I was listening, so.
Are you still talking?
My gosh.
Sure am.
But he owns it.
Here comes JR Deal off turn number 4. Going to see that halfway bonus points be awarded here. 10 points go to the 9 truck. Quinn Newton gets 8. Skrmetta. I can't count. Quinn Newton gets 9. Skrmetta 8. Jake Lawrence 7. Jimmy G gets 6. Ethan Evers 5. Hoytsman 4. Carver 3. Cleaver 2. And Paul Gallimore picks up the last point for the halfway points going out there. Sure, Proud Bro hanging out in the chat. JR Deal picking up a stage win there. Newton Skrmetta not letting him get away. Jake Lawrence in 4th. Jimmy G. Jimmy G's in a hornet's nest. Just got 3 lap trucks ahead of him. And one shows Daniel Llewellyn and the 24 of Logan Rhodes. TJ Floyd behind him's for position. Actually, TJ's not, but Lucas is. So Lucas 2 trucks behind. The top 7 all were able to pit under that caution. The waiver rounds were Josh Carver, Cleaver, Gallimore, Brees, and Elston.
Ooh. 49 and Lucas make contact right there going into 3.
How dare them.
Both drivers save it.
Montrose up the hill in the 01. Montrose currently the only truck 1 lap down. He is our lucky dog candidate at the moment. 60 down, 50 to go. Who are you watching this last 50 laps?
You know, I think if it goes green, I think Lucas is going to be hard to beat. But he has a pretty big gap to make up. And whoever I pick here is going to wreck. and then I'm just going to get yelled at.
So that's why you picked Lucas?
No. For the sole purpose of a joke, for Lucas, I'm picking Jake Lawrence with my luck on picks.
Oh gosh, poor Jake. What did he do to you?
I don't know.
I mean, he does have a
No,
full fleet of U-Haul trucks this weekend.
Yeah. I am going to go Lucas. I think Lucas is going to be hard to beat here for the sake green. Even if they get a caution, it'll rack him up and he'll be able to pass all these lap cars right here. Then it'll just be sheer speed, and we know Lucas is fast.
Currently 3.6 back, so he's still gaining, even though he's passing lap machines. Now he's caught up to the 25. That's for position. That's the last spot in the top 5. So he's going to set him up coming into one. 25 green stays high.
A little bit faster than he wanted to. It's about the easiest way to pass here at Charlotte into one.
Shove somebody up the hill.
Yeah, just give him an ever so slight bump that just kind of messes up their line a little bit, and it won't wreck them, but it'll make them go high and you'll get the spot.
So essentially you're saying 1.5 mile short track.
Yeah! Give him a little bump.
Give him a little nudgy nudge. While making that pass, he went from 2.6 seconds back to 2.5 on Jake Lawrence. So even while passing a truck, he was really in fourth.
He just ran 400 laps the World 600 here last night. So he's got a lot of laps on this track here recently. And then 150 or 120 in the Xfinity series. So
Quinn Newton got JR Deal up off the bottom. JR's going to fight back on the outside, but we have a battle for the lead. Newton down low, the 88 Labor 12 Pepsi truck. JR, that rainbow ghost machine up top. Newton's going to lead this lap. They'll go side by side back down into one.
might have been just a tick of contact right there going into one.
Newton's going to slide up the hill coming off of 2. Newton takes over the race lead. JR Deal finds himself now between 2 low drag trucks. Rowdy says if we basically have 5 drivers going for 2 spots in the playoffs, it would be between Newton, Montrose, Evers, Lawrence, and Deal. Right now, Newton, the best spot he could be, leading. Deal was there. Sure he'd like to get back there. Scrimmetta joined late in the season, so he's not eligible, but out here having a good run tonight, riding in a 3rd spot.
Gonna go to the inside here. See
Drops.
if he can make it stick. Inside lane's kind of where you want to be. You want to be able to paint that, run that paint right there. But it's a very tricky thing to do.
Always enjoyed the Highline once the tires were out.
Oh yeah, I love ripping the wall here. It's a fun track whenever you get a car set up in a tire that works well where it's multi-groove. But night, sunset, and day races here in Charlotte, tough to get that. At least from my experience.
Still side by side. JR not wanting to give up that 2nd spot. Quinn Newton leads the nice lap.
Nice.
Now Skermetta's going to clear Deal off of 2. Deal's going to cut back to
Ooh.
the inside.
I honestly thought there was going to be some contact right there. Nice job by JR to go back to his inside here.
Not quite able to draw alongside, and Skermetta will take over second comfortably. JR Deal settles for third now. Jake Lawrence fourth, and Lucas Hoytsma. He's coming, slowly but surely. 3.7, now 3.6.
And I believe everybody came in on that caution. Came out at what? 47?
It's been 22 laps since most of the top trucks have been to pit road. Hoyts was 26. So Hoytsma had to take that wave around. So he's at a little bit of disadvantage.
Drivers can go about 8 to 10 more laps. Let's say they can make it on one last stop. And then it's just all about no mistakes here, getting on and getting off of pit road.
We saw him go close to 40 laps, didn't we? So they should be safe from here.
Well, there was a lot of cautions in there, so I thought that their field numbers would be closer to about
That's fair.
35 laps.
That'd be fair. TJ Floyd just smacked the fence in 49. Able to continue. Bad news for Carver is Ian Montrose. Actually, Carver is the one that went back to him. Carver had to pit under green. Carver is 1 lap down, and not the first truck 1 lap down. Montrose needs to try and stay ahead of him in case caution comes out, but Carver has much fresher tires, running him down at almost 1.5 seconds a lap. And Evers Jimmy G, 25-26. That's battle for 6th. Skermetta and Deal still not done fighting. Then 2 tenths again.
Right there. See pit road start to get open here as Caleb says he's going to come to pit road this time.
Elson already on pit road in the 85 truck. Stops in his box. Top 10 truck, Caleb Reese coming in.
JR gets a really good run off of turn number 4 here. And he's able to close the gap that Skermetta pulls through 1 and 2 here.
Brees is starting this cycle of green flag pit stops in earnest. So he becomes the first lead lap truck to pit. Newton leads Skermetta and Deal. We have Lawrence. Looks like Cleaver's coming to pit road, as is Gallimore. Cleaver will have to watch his time, see if he picked up a penalty. He locked up the tires right at the yellow cone there.
You're watching pit road there. Jake Lawrence and Daniel here side by side. That's going to be able to slow him up. Lucas might be able to catch this battle here.
Deal's battling Skermetta for second at the same time. Hoytsma's on pit road. Deal and Skermetta having a whale of a battle for second. JR traditionally likes to run long on his fuel. We'll see what they decide to do strategy-wise. Hoytsma already down to his box there. Cleaver did get in and out with a regular scheduled stop, so did not pick up that penalty. Hoyts was down and away. should be able to hold off the 0-1 of Montrose. So here's Montrose in the background. That means Hoyts will be the first truck that's been on and off pit road. He is currently in 10th. Carver did pit but 12 laps ago. He'll have to come back, I'm sure. That'd be 42 laps under green. I don't think so.
Travis and
Scorbetta and Jake.
Jake, yeah.
Both of them hit pit road. And Mike Chris, it has been wildly eventful. Wildly. Bill says he could go 42 laps. I believe you. I've seen you do some miraculous things in fuel mileage, my friend. I believe you 100%. Newton, race leader on pit road, hands it over to JR Deal. Ethan Evers will stay out, take over second. Jimmy G takes over third. There is the Ghost Toyota leading. Going into turn 3. Looks like Dustin Franklin's come down in the 74 truck.
Ethan Evers coming in.
Looks like Jimmy G's following him in. So the 26, 25 stay together again as they avoid the 24. They're all right there together. Oh, TJ Floyd, big lockup coming into the pit road. Floyd currently in 18th, 2 laps down. Mike Edwards right behind him, so that's actually a battle for last, really. 2 other trucks already out of the race. Deal going to stay out another lap. Dalton Hayes now in second. Where Hayes had that contact early on. Looks like he's going to try to bring it to pit road, locks it up, gets out of shape. He's not going to make it. Is that going to bring out a yellow? Does not.
Your leader is coming in right now. JR Deal.
Dalton Hayes in the grass. Watching 47, make sure he doesn't trigger a caution there. There's JR rolling to his box. He's going to hand the lead back to Lucas Huisma. 47 out of gas. It's definitely been an adventure for the 47. Trying to get everything you can to get to pit road. Sometimes this is what happens to you. It had been 34 laps under green flag for the 47. May not make it to his box, but I think we'll at least avoid the yellow. Lucas Huisma, after that round of pit stops, leads over Josh Carver. Carver will be fading back. It's been 19 laps since he's been to pit road as the caution does come out. Only thing I'm seeing is Dalton Hayes, but at least we got to the end of that pit cycle. Might have been Llewellyn. But Llewellyn just came off pit road, so I think that's why his timing was so far behind. Yeah, Daniel's fine. So it's going to be for Hayes, the 47, just not able to get back to the pit road. I don't know. I'm shocked that that yellow came out.
Yeah, especially with how low he was. He was off the racing surface. It shouldn't have triggered it for that, but
Here we are.
yep. iRacing's gonna do iRacing things. You know, it's because he's driving a Toyota and not a GM product. His GTO feels cheated, and
it somehow triggered iRacing to throw a yellow.
yeah, his GTO paid iRacing to throw the caution out on that one. It's like he wouldn't have ran out of gas if he had a GTO.
He would have run out of gas 10 laps sooner.
Hey, listen, all right, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it.
You talked to a V6 guy, so you know.
Oh,
Lucas stays out here. He can make it to the end. It's only been 8 laps on that set of tires. I guess he felt confident in it. See who stays out with him. Skrmetta, Newton, Lawrence, it appears. JR Deal, and 25 of Green.
I
So
think
it's
the only
split
okay.
strategy. 6 come down, 6 stay out. Dustin Franklin comes down to make it at even 7. Nice prime number.
I think it'll be interesting right here. I think the only thing we could see right here that might make this finish not as much fun would be just over the head driving. And unfortunately, I think we're going to see it. I think we're just going to see these drivers stop using their heads and think, well, I've got unlimited fast repairs. I'm going to do what it takes to win, and if it wrecks me, I'll just go grab one.
So what you're saying is it's going to be exactly like a cup race.
Yes.
They get that late race caution and then everything goes out the window.
Carb Cup.
Oh gosh. Pickup cup.
Yeah, there you go. Pickup Cup. I forgot that was a thing.
Yep. And the 08 Silverado.
I just remember getting wrecked from the lead in Charlotte a lot in that truck. So it'd be fitting.
I don't know what leading is, so you know. Sounds like a you problem.
You know, I didn't know what it was until I started racing street stocks.
There you go.
Ever since then, it feels like I went from like a 8th place car to a 15th place car.
Alright, so we
Every
have
other division.
Lucas on track, has stayed out. He's now got 10 laps on that set of tires. Skrmetta's got 8 laps on his. Newton's got 7 on his. Jake 9. JR Deal 4. And Jimmy G 6. Those are all the trucks that stayed out. Then you have, looks like fuel stops or maybe fast repair stops for Caleb Brees and Ethan Evers. Neither one of those took a set of tires. Josh Carver did in 9th. Say Cody Cleaver 10th, Paul Gallimore in 11th. Dustin Franklin looks like just a fuel stop or a fast repair stop, whatever you want to call it. And tires for Elston in 13th. And Montrose a 4-second stop, so that had to be just a fast repair. I have a whole nother lap. What the heck? You want to interview Lucas?
Let's do it.
To bring him up here. Go for
Get
it.
back to my computer. Lucas, you got a copy?
I do.
Well, it's been a pretty eventful night for you. You've went from the front to the back, and now you're back up to the front. What's your plan moving into these last handful of laps here?
Well, I'm going to be hoping for a yellow, I think. I'm good on fuel to the end. That's the good news, but most of the field has better tires than me. It's going to be tough to hold on, even if I can for a few laps. So hopefully I get a caution soon, and I can come down and take them. And I just, I felt really fast all race, just could not catch a break. Several moments of contact with trucks, and man, just felt like I got no room this race from anybody, but, you know, we're going to try our best here.
Absolutely, man. Well, you got your teammates to the outside and behind you there, so good luck, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
And the good news is the whole top 6 stayed out, so you're not alone.
Yeah, but I tried the short pit because I thought it was going to go green, and then of course the caution comes out.
You thought a Sidewinder race would go green. What is wrong with you?
2 cycles of green flag stops? I thought we were going good.
It was going good, but we never finished under green.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, bud. Good luck to you.
Thanks, Ben.
It's going to take me this half a lap to get you back to your team.
I can join. You're good.
We're rolling down the backstretch. I'm gonna go find out who the Cowboys picked.
Draft night, always fun.
Yeah, we're probably only we were on pick 7 whenever I left Low Drag to come up here and join you, so I'm sure we're only on pick 9.
Jeez. Could have been that bad.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll be 21 to go at the line. This pace car is going to get the hell out of the way. Lucas Heusman, your race leader in the red and black 97. Jumps on the accelerator. We're back underway. These 2 team trucks go with them as they obviously working together there. And JR Deal, Jake Lawrence, the 10 tenths boys side by side there. Ethan Evers caught in the middle of a 3 wide here. Things got very tight. It's going to get even tighter coming off a 2. Fortunately, the Breesy machine stays way down low. That 3 wide works out. JR Deal trying to run back down those low drag trucks that all jumped out there to the lead. JR closing right up on the back of him. He had the best tires of the trucks that stayed out. Here he goes to the inside of the 71 of Skrmeta.
Teammates right there might play up.
Oh, here they go.
Wrecking the back.
Caleb Brees involved. Oh, Pal Gallimore late to the party. Ian Montrose in there, and our 6 caution waves. Saw Breesy go around. Didn't know if that's where it started. And Dustin Franklin gets into him in the middle of the corner. And just when he's about to save it, goes up the hill, catches the wall, catches Gallimore. I believe that was Elston getting a late piece, and then Ian Montrose on the inside wall. Looked like Franklin just gassed it up before the 28 was ready to do so in the corner and got into the back of him and sent him around.
Gonna step away and grab me a water real quick.
Touch it in.
Jumped in driver chat to see what their opinion was, but it's already ended. Looks like that was night over for Gallimore. Hoytsman stays out, as do the rest of the low drag trucks. Jake Lawrence comes down. Dustin Franklin also down. Scott Elston, of course, was around that incident, as was Caleb Brees and Ian Montrose. Just for fun.
Lucky dog going high.
Let's look at the fast repairs now. Hoytsman's used 2. Newton's used 2. Skrmeta's used 4. JR Deal only 1. Jimmy G's picked up 3. Ethan Evers 1. Carver 2. Cleaver 3. Elston 2. Franklin 2. Lawrence 2. Montrose 3. Breesy 1. Llewellyn. Now Montrose 4. Oh my gosh. John Garrett with the raid. Hello, John T. Garrett. And the resub. 35 months. An absolute legend. The ARCA driver, John T. Garrett. How we doing, my friend? We're in this comedy of a race right now. They accidentally put the unlimited fast repairs on. So no one's had any respect whatsoever. As Dalton Hayes blows up on the backstretch. It's just been a night, John. It's been a night.
My bad, Andy. Stop.
How was your stream, my friend? How did it go?
I had no idea he was on the
Imagine, imagine the lack of respect. Never would have heard such a thing. And your boy Hayden's not even in this race, so it can't be him. Oh, good, good, good. Good to hear. Good to
I
hear.
can't type because I'm in VR, Dustin, but that's fine. I don't really know what happened there. I was just getting sent from all angles, so.
Welcome back, Beach.
Yeah, thank you. Well,
Yeah, man.
grabbed me
I
a
was
water and
listening pretty hard there. I'll look at it afterwards closing. Appreciate it.
found my charger for my headphones because they're about to die.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, love it.
Rowdy, thanks for the shout out for Mr. John T. Gear.
Let's see here. We are how long into this race? And they made it 10 picks.
94 laps, 10 picks.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Tampa Bay is currently on the clock.
I always forget to put the L in there when I say it.
I had to look at that for a minute, and I hate that it took me a minute.
Delay was great.
Oh, goodness.
I had to laugh just because you took so long to laugh, and then it was funny. Lights still
Yeah,
on the
I
pace
heard
truck. Should we
the,
pull Quinn?
Yeah, let's pull Quinn. I heard the Windows XP error. Or dial-up, whatever you want to call it, whenever you said that.
Hi, Quinn.
Hello, how's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Had a good race. Kind of a little bit slow in my pit stop there. Kind of let a couple cars by here, but we'd be in the same position either way, even if I was leading with people on fresher tires behind us. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, fascinating. Especially up in the booth, we're all like, what's going to happen here? 17 to go. You got some trucks that just bolted on tires, some that put on like 8 laps ago, and then you guys are like 14 and 17 laps ago. So.
Yeah, I think I pit 1 or 2 laps before the caution. So we'll see how it goes. But I think, I'm definitely fast truck out here. I think I got a shot. Lucas is on 4 or 5 older laps than I am, I think. So
3.
If I can just get a 3, so if I can get a decent jump here and stay with him, I think I can catch him. But I'm worried about JR behind me, so he's pretty fast too. So we'll see how it's going. It's good to see some different players up here though, racing for a win though too.
100%. And yeah, JR's got 3 laps fresher than you, and then 3 laps fresher than that is Josh Carver in 7th, and then the brand new tires is Jake Lawrence in 10th.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. It's so hard to pass here, even on a few lap older tires, that it takes like 3-4 laps to pass, it seems like. So if we get single file here and spread out, we'll see. It'll be interesting.
10-4. Good luck to you, sir.
Appreciate it.
I didn't want to say this while I was in here. I am unbiasedly pulling for that 71 for no reason whatsoever.
I mean, similar reason to why I'm pulling for the 26.
Absolutely. We don't lie. We're both a little biased.
I mean, I'll
but
flat
it's
out
okay.
tell you. I'm honest about it.
That's fair.
All right, going back to the restart. Lucas Huysma jumps on that loud pedal. 15 laps to go from Charlotte. Travis Skrmetta trying to get the best of Quinn Newton on the restart.
You're good, buddy.
Newton did not get
26
going.
tried to peek his nose. Looks like 26 got a bump. Able to save it.
Those very tight quarters.
Yeah. I thought he was going around there for a second.
Still side by side for a
Back
second.
inside.
Definitely helping out Lucas. Oh, almost contact between Skrmetta and Newton, but Newton's gotten back to the inside now.
See if JR Deal wants to push the issue here. Got 14 laps to go. They are 3 wide almost behind them.
Oh, there goes
Oh.
26 into the outside wall. That looked like the same thing that happened on lap 1, except it didn't take out 20 other trucks.
Caution yet.
Yeah, the trucks kept going in the forward direction. It takes them getting around backwards almost for... Does have flayout implications. Evers was right on that line.
Yeah, I can't do nothing when he turns right up into me.
Unhappy drivers. Dang.
Been a lot of spiciness tonight. Newton going for the lead here. Got into the inside of Lucas Huysma.
Ooh, I thought he was going to slide.
Yeah,
the
he
red
started going up the hill, didn't he? Here comes JR Deal to the inside.
Yeah.
JR's mixing it up with these low drag trucks. It's gotten by Skrmetta, now he's working on Huysma.
Quinn's going to have to put his focus down here to blocking JR here. He keeps worrying about Lucas here. JR's going to be able to run right by him.
Jake Lawrence, meanwhile, up to 7th with those brand new tires. We see what JR is doing on just a handful of lap fresher tires. Still side by side with the 97.
War Machine looks like he's... Ooh, JR hits the
Ooh,
apron
got very
right there.
tight. Gives up the battle for second. Cleaver gets by for third. Now he's going to look inside Huysma. Cleaver has some of the best tires up front. He makes a little bit of contact with Huysma. I feel like everybody's been in his door. Now JR is getting sideways.
Ooh, sorry.
And the wreck is on.
Sorry, JR. I did all like that there.
Everyone keeps it straight.
Dang.
Tough break for JR. Had such a good race going.
Lucas playing a little bit of defense here.
Yeah, he is. Cleaver got into him earlier in the race. That could be why. I don't think Huysma is one to forget very quickly.
I don't think any drivers one to forget easily.
Very fair. He's going to push the 4 up to the top. And they'd make door contact and Hoysma. Yeah, that was definitely a message.
Well, this contact right here, Jake Lawrence is coming. They just went up to 4th here. They've battled
He
side
is
by side.
making
He
his
might
way.
be able to send it 3 wide.
Cleaver gets clear on the outside. Now Lawrence looking to the inside. I think Lawrence does have the time to get this done. Just can't waste time.
It's another driver that Lucas had some spit in that.
That's what we'll call it.
Yeah, we'll call it spit in it.
Nice. Lawrence on the outside. Hoysma making him go the long way, pulling the Mike Chris move. Wow, Cleaver reeling in Newton. Now 7 laps to go. You know, despite all the craziness, this is still turning into an exciting race.
It really is. Now that you said that, we'll get another caution. And
Re-rack him into it again.
Soon is, words are hard.
Yeah, who needs them?
Not me.
Just watch the pictures, we'll be good.
Ah, I love pictures.
Let me get you some crayons, we'll be alright.
Oh, sweet.
Just don't eat them.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm not gonna make the joke. 97 under fire from the one machine, getting down into turn number 1 there.
Trying to watch this gap between Newton and Cleaver, just hanging out right at that 2/10. Cleaver can cut away in it a little bit, then Newton just seems to find a gear and pull it back out again.
Quinn's just able to paint that line a little bit better than that 4 machine is. Tires might be evening out just a hair, but I think if this thing stays green,
My bad.
I think
TJ,
that
I
4
did
might be able
not
to get
think
by
about
him.
it.
The 6-lap difference in the caution.
And we don't have
been
to
just a
worry about any
weird
anymore.
thing because
Everybody's
like, turn
coming for
left
4
and
tires of
turn
fuel.
right, and then I was sideways.
Breesy right on the back of TJ
Yeah, I
Floyd. They
saw you
make
get a little
contact.
Wiggly there, and I immediately lifted, but it's too late.
Yeah, all good, man.
Drivers that aren't angry. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of help there. Floyd into the corner. Yeah, he got a little out of shape right in front of Breesy. Breesy, you heard him say on the radio, didn't have time to react, and that's what we see as well. Floyd does a good job not hitting anything. We are back under yellow. We're going under green, white, checker. You know, when this race started with a crap ton of wrecks, you know what I thought?
What?
I thought this race would be great if we get some green, white checkers.
Hey, listen. Ask and you shall receive.
We can make that happen.
They were trying to get me to join the race. They were just like, hey, come race in Charlotte. And I'm like, no, I'm good. It's trucks.
Trucks are great at Charlotte. I just would not want to be in this race.
Yeah.
Wasn't trying to cut you off there. I just making sure if everybody went down, I could go down too.
Here's Lucas coming to pit road.
Yeah, I was
Ethan
preparing
Evers.
for that just in case. That's why I was just quick on the brake.
I believe that's Jimmy G back
It was
there.
smart not to give me room to do that though too. So going, lucky dog going high.
Wallen getting a lucky dog here. He'll be back on the lead lap. So we got 3 trucks pitting now. Do you think they'll have enough time to be able to use these tires?
Where are they going to come out at?
8?
How many drivers stayed out?
7? Hoytsma is that 8th, by the way.
They're going to have to wreck. If it goes green here to the end and we just do 1 green, white, checkered, no, I do not believe any of the drivers who that pit will have enough time. But I think with a caution and them being able to avoid it, I think Lucas and the 26 could make something happen here.
And Jimmy G.
Oh, Jimmy G.
And if Llewellyn has a set of tires, he's lucky dog, so he can come down and pit now. It's funny, we got a Jimmy G on the night. It's draft night. See if Daniel comes to pit road. Daniel is coming to pit road. Get you, Daniel. I was gonna pull you and everything.
Should still pull him and mess with him.
I was gonna get him hyped for being back on the lead lap. JR's on pit road, the 49 TJ Floyd. And
Be a
JR,
little biased while we're in here. Let's pull the 26 and see what his plan is.
his plan is just hold down the gas pedal and see what happens.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's easy.
No, there's no too low rule here, so I mean, just hit the apron and send it.
Hi, Ethan.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Well, it's been a wild race so far tonight. You've been up towards the front most of the race. Find ourselves back in ninth with 4 fresh tires now. Is it just full send mode at this point, team no lift?
I mean, I might have to race a little bit smart because of points. I think I'm pretty tight on points. I'm not sure how it's playing out, but yeah, you know, dodge the wreck, the big one that might come, like a digger race, you know.
Yeah, that was wild early in the race.
I actually thought I would have a good car on the long runs because I was catching the one before we when we was first green flag pit stops. So I thought I had a shot, but now I'm not so sure with these short run guys.
You seem to have more speed when your left rear spoiler was bent up a little bit.
Oh, why not just fix that? So
Just gets back into somebody real quick.
yeah, there's life, you know.
All right, sir. We're just having some fun up here in the booth. Good luck to you.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Should we put him back
I'm
in the
gonna
team
take
chat
the
or just
top.
make him stay here the rest of the race?
It don't matter to me. I'm gonna probably get wrecked anyway.
Oof. That's the spirit.
Yep.
Not a good attitude to have.
Okay, bye.
Can't win races with an attitude like that.
Hey, he won one race this season.
I mean, I'm not down on him. I'm just saying you gotta have a good attitude. I didn't have a good attitude in 8th with fresh tires in the Xfinity race. You saw what happened to me.
Gotta have
I
good
would have
attitude.
laughed so hard if I would have ran out of gas off of 4 if it had stayed green though. God, I would have laughed. I would have laughed, and I would have quit.
That would have been amazing. If you don't get the joke, he was running an Earnhardt-inspired scheme from the Coke 600 when Earnhardt ran out of gas in turn 4 at Charlotte.
I wanted to do that scheme right.
Why the hell did
And I-
you explain that? That's a bad memory.
Oh, God. He comes in just to say that and runs away. That's about right for the night.
Yep.
Perfect.
Trent, if you're still watching, hello, buddy. Just wait till you see my throwback for Xfinity. You're gonna be even more mad.
Oh, Lord.
Hi, bye.
Oh man.
Well, the pace car's off. We got a green white checker. First attempt at it. We get 3 shots at it.
Let's get
Oh, Quinn Newton's in the fence. Newton in the wall. Jake Lawrence emerges with the race lead. We're still green somehow.
Because of that wreck.
We got black flags up front because of passing before the start-finish line because they both spun the tires out front. Jake Lawrence, Dustin
20
Franklin,
Oh, 97's around in the back.
and there's the yellow. We're going to
Big
go
stack up here.
to another attempt at a green-white checker. They're still wrecking.
I saw the 26. Not sure what happened there. Looking back at the
Unbelievable.
replay here, the 26 and 97 made contact down into the corner. 26 went below the apron, and 97 was still loose after that, and just collected a whole bunch of people. Ian Montrose with a nice job avoiding that wreck right there.
Oh my gosh, 4 different
Picking up
trucks
on
almost hit Ian. Ian did a great job there. I don't know. It looked like the 97 and 26 were just kind of going for that same little section of racetrack. Like the 26 was up the hill. Lucas was tight on him, and then they just come together. It wasn't like any kind of sudden movement. They just touch and then around they go. Well, Jake Lawrence, your control truck
Ooh.
now.
JR, another good avoidance right there, going to the outside of Lucas there off of 2.
Hopefully he did avoid it, because he would be the lucky dog if he did.
I do not believe he got any contact at all here, unless there was net code for him.
When you get to the stripe, it'll say Lucky
gonna
Dog
be going
High.
on the hot rod.
There it is. JR deal. Picking up the Lucky
Blue
Dog.
flag.
Yup.
Just in time for another good wreck and
Yeah, he could
somebody to steal this.
wind up in the top 5 still.
All these talking and no lucky dog for me.
This race is absolutely bonkers. This is why you never, ever, ever set it to unlimited what's it called? Fast repairs. You just
Yeah.
you just don't.
I don't know. I'm entertained.
I mean, yes, are you not entertained for sure? But
Exactly.
if you're a driver, this is not going to encourage you to come back ever.
No. But see, in the booth, we just have to worry about people watching's entertainment.
I mean, I'm broadcaster / league owner. I need drivers in
Oh
the
yeah, that's
field.
right. You are. I forget. You are the owner.
Need drivers in the field. Need people having fun out there, so that we can have more people having fun out there. If that makes sense.
It makes complete sense.
The tire strategy was cool to see. That was very fun. And then it went away. Newton, Montrose, Evers, Lawrence, and Deal. Lawrence is trying to get the win here. If he wins, that knocks somebody out, doesn't it? I would show you the point stats, but for some reason the cup points overloaded on top of the truck points, so it's not very helpful. How about I just scroll up and go read them? How about that?
Sorry about that, by the way. Sorry, I didn't realize I said that.
Tight racing.
Like Jake Lawrence was just above the cut line, as was Ethan Evers, Montrose, and Newton.
I was just trying to get Scott to go faster, you know?
Cheesecake Racing saying, "Come on, JR, Viva the underdogs."
Mac was on the outside looking in. I don't think Mac's here tonight. JR is the outside looking in, as is Llewellyn and Floyd. I'm rooting for Jake Lawrence in the U-Haul truck because that's just funny. Call me a front runner if you want.
Let's see. I'm rooting for Scott. Scott's shows him in 5th.
Scott Elson is in 5th. It's a good run
Okay.
for Scott. Scott's going to get eat up by tires, though.
You taking the
Hey, that's fine.
The
I'm
top
rooting for Scott.
6 are on old tires, 20 laps or more. Jimmy G, 7 laps on his tires, and then like brand new tires for Hoytsman, Newton, Deal, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So it could get interesting.
I'm rooting for Scott. He can win this race, and then he can not win the championship in the street stocks.
Wow.
He can go to the current leader. Let's go, Scott.
I like your reasoning.
Absolutely. Who wants a championship? Take a truck win.
It's way better. It is true, though. I liked my truck win way better than my modified championship. It was way more fun.
And I think it's just fun to get in here and run every night of the week because it really teaches you a lot about discipline, jumping from one car and how it drives to the other. There's definitely something fun about doing that, seeing if you can switch on the fly fast enough.
All right, attempt number 2. Can we make it back to the white flag?
Does somebody spin their tires?
Could be. Still 6 trucks on 20 lap old tires up front. Will they be a little more careful this time? Nope, Jake Lawrence spins his tires. Oh my gosh. Dustin Franklin's going to beat him to the line. Dustin Franklin may clear him here. And the 74 Franklin goes to the lead. Is that 3 wide? Almost.
25 goes to the inside there. Slides up.
Up to 5th. He's got some relatively fresh tires.
Oh, the 1 and the 4 in the wall.
Helps Jake Lawrence. Here comes the 25 all the way to the bottom to try and get them both. Lucas Hoyts was in the grass. There goes Scott Elston around. Hoyts up to 4th with those fresh tires. He's got a backstretch and 2 more corners to try and get this done. He's alongside the 25. Dustin Franklin just might be a little too far out ahead of him. Jake Lawrence chooses Lucas's line too. That's not going to help. Lucas gets right up on and sends the 68 up the hill, getting up underneath him. And that's going to finish 3rd as Dustin Franklin across the line picks up the win in the station Chevy. Jimmy G on debut gets 2nd. Lucas Hoytsma back to 3rd there from 10th on the restart. And we have finally put this race to bed. Jake Lawrence comes home 4th. Ethan Evers the top 5. Cody Cleaver, Josh Carver, Daniel Llewellyn, Quinn Newton. The teammates tag each other there. JR Deal gets back into the top 10. And salvaged a little bit there. Scott Elston going to be disappointed. Restarted up in the top 5. Comes home 12th.
Good win, buddy.
Appreciate you, brother.
Dustin Franklin rolling down to do his celebration at the start-finish line. Uh-oh. JR broke out the homie. We'll have to check it out after the YouTube, JR. We get the top 3 to the interview room. Lucas Hoytsma, Jimmy G, and Dustin Franklin. Two of them are already there. Check that out. Lucas, DG, and Andrew up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Take it away, Pizza Boy.
Well, once again, you went to the front, to the back, back to the front, and you brought it home in 3rd place. Looked like a pretty fun night there for you. Talk us through how you made it happen.
Well, I was just trying to find my own business that whole race, and I got to admit I pinched pretty hard at the end there. I was really trying to make it work and drive through the field to the front of that green white checkered, and I pinched Ethan pretty hard, so I think I take some blame on that. But other than that, I mean, I had a rough race there at the start, but things seemed to fall in my way most of the time after that, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, to take it home 3rd after, I don't know, restarting 10th or 11th there, that's pretty good.
Man, well, you got any friends, family, sponsor shout-outs?
Sir, shout out Labor 12, CTC, Low Drag Esports, M9 Performance. You guys for doing the broadcast. Andrew, it's good to see you in here. DG, thanks as always. And thanks to everybody who raced tonight. I think, we did a pretty good job. But considering the fast pairs, I think everybody figured it out at the end. But hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Yes, hopefully. All right. Great run there, Lucas. Congrats on the P3 finish. And get on out of here. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Lucas Hoyts getting the P3 tonight. Now we bring in Jimmy G. Jimmy, DG, and Andrew in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, on debut, you bring it home P2 on a wild night. I promise it's not like this every night.
Starting to wonder what I got myself into, but
Yes, normally it is nothing like this. The unlimited faster pairs seem to give drivers unlimited balls heading into the corners and wrecking each other. So sorry for that, but you still managed to P2 out of it tonight. Did you at least have some fun?
oh yeah, I had a blast. Would have been here a lot sooner. I just had a prior obligation with another league. I was trying to get wrapped up so I could get over here and race with you guys. So that's over, and I'm here, and that was a very fun race after we got going.
10-4. Well, it looked like I said, you're towards the front, then back to about the middle of the pack, and then the cautions there in the pit strategy, and then find yourself back up towards the front, avoiding wrecks pretty well, and bringing home P2. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight?
I'm supposed to be looking at something right now, ain't I?
If you have a sheet, yes. You have a cheat sheet for all your sponsors?
No, I know my sponsors. That's my teammates at Revy Motorsports, my spotter and my dad. He's with me every single race. For some reason, I was thinking you guys had something I needed to say, but
Nope.
Okay. Well, just
It's
give
for
a
you.
shout out to my boys, and got over here to try to help Carver out a little bit, and I appreciate everything you guys are doing up in the booth.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for coming over. Thanks for being here. Bring your friends. We'll have some more fun next week.
Yes, sir. We'll see you then.
Jimmy Green in the 25, picking up that second place tonight. Now we'll go get the man of the hour, Dustin Franklin, picking up the victory tonight. Dustin, DG, and Andrew in the booth. You got a copy? Hello.
Hey man, I do. How's it going?
There he is. Take it away, Andrew.
Well, on that final restart there, you started in the outside lane and Jake Lawrence spins the tires. What's going through your head there as you're trying to take away that lead into the final 2 laps there?
First one, I can't believe he gave me the high line. That's the first thing that happened. And then once he left his, I don't know, a split hair of a second before I did, and I saw him spin, and I made sure I didn't spin, and got it in the second ASAP. And once that happened, I knew I had it won. I knew I was on the freshest tires, and I started to back it up a little bit just to make sure I didn't fence it or anything to secure the win.
Yeah, it's easy to get that lead, get excited, and then make a mistake. But nice job on bringing it home winner. You got those friends, family, sponsor shout-outs?
Yeah, as always, I want to thank DG, and I really haven't spoke to you before, so I'd like to thank you as well for what you guys do here. I'd like to thank Fort Worth Screen, John T. Garrett, everything he does for the community and in his personal life there when he's running his ARCA car. I'd like to thank 83D Graphics, Goose Graphics, of course, he makes all my skins for my vehicles here. And I would like to thank the station, Simpsonville, South Carolina. Go check them out if you're ever in the area.
Sam Ford, congrats on the big victory tonight, and look forward to seeing you in the playoffs next week. Good luck to you.
Yes, sir. You have a good night.
Well, Andrew, that was one wild, crazy race.
Absolutely. Thanks for letting me come up here in the booth with you.
I hope you had fun.
Oh, dude, I had a blast. It's always fun to come up here and hang out with you.
It's probably better than wasting your time watching the Cowboys pick somebody.
Hey, listen, we're not even there yet. In that whole final deal, we got 3 more picks done. I've been waiting on the Baltimore Ravens pick for the last 15 minutes, so.
Yeah. You may drive up there and see what's going on? It's only 3 hours from
Honestly, I think I could drive from North Carolina up there before we get to the Cowboys pick in 4.
It's sad, isn't it? Wow. All right. Any final thoughts from tonight?
A little bit in me wishes I had raced because I love Charlotte, but other than that, it's just fun to get up here, hang out, and do a little bit of broadcasting. I only get to do it once a week with Trenton, so fun to get up here and
I'll try to give you an extra time or 2 at it. How about that?
Hey, that works with me. If you ever need somebody up in the booth with you to help on some nights where you just not feeling 100, give me a call, man. If I'm home, I'll help.
Yeah, man. Or if you're just plain bored like you kind of were tonight.
Yeah. Hey,
I don't mind.
Okay.
All right, sir.
I'll shoot you a DM.
For Andrew Beaches, DG up in the booth. Thank you guys for watching our show tonight. I have to say quick thanks to Fort Worth Screen Printing and CaveRP.com. CaveRP, where you can do your GTA RP if you are brand new to GTA RP, or if you're an experienced veteran at the role playing. Go check them out. The city is for you either way. Lots of tutorials for starters and lots of awesome people for people that are just down to do the GTA RP in general. Lots of cool things to do in their city, their jobs, all that stuff. I was working as a mechanic and a tow truck driver. It's freaking blast. So go check it out. CaveRP.com. Thank you so much to them. Thank you so much, all of you, for watching our broadcast tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you, even Andrew. I appreciate him, and I don't say that too often enough to him. So there you go. I appreciate you.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you.
All right, bud. Have a good night. Thank you all for being here, and we'll be back here tomorrow night with the 1987 Cup Series. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.